the JamJam Afrobeats show.
Anyway, like I promised you earlier, we're going to be chatting to Nizzy and Lola Rae. So I've got them right now in the studio. First of all, Nizzy, what's good, my brother?
Blessed.
Are you cool? How are you feeling today?
I
don't hear the ginger. I've seen your video. I thought I was going to expect more ginger than this.
I'm happy to be here, Jam.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And Miss Lola Rae, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
See, that's better. I like that. Uplifting feeling.
Thank you.
Now, tell me, you're here to talk about the new single, Egwu. How did this collaboration come about?
Basically, I was recording first, and along the line, my producer, cause we use the same producer, P2J. We work with the same producer. And
okay.
My management and the producer, they're like, yeah, I think we need a female on the track, and the best person to go for, to be honest, is Lola.
Oh wow!
So the common link is P2J, because P2J produced What's My Tingo?
He's produced all of my songs thus far.
So that's the common connection there, and he said, let's do Egwu.
Yeah.
Okay, now Egwu is Igbo.
Yeah, Egwu is
but
Igbo.
Most of the lyrics are Yoruba.
Yoruba is mixed up.
So what's going on there? Where are you from? You're just confused, right?
I'm not confused. I speak Yoruba, but at the same time, I'm from Port Harcourt, so I'm kind of like Igbo.
Okay, Port Harcourt boy.
Yeah.
Shout out all my PH crew.
That's cool.
And so, what are you saying? What's the song about? For people that don't know what you're talking about.
Egwu means dance.
Mm.
Yeah, it's more about dance. Are you going to dance? You understand? Come on, let's dance. Yeah.
Okay. And it's featuring the beautiful Lola Rae.
Yes.
So, where are you from? What's your heritage?
Well, I'm English, Ghanaian, and Nigerian.
Right. Okay. What would you?
Lovely mixture.
It's a very nice cocktail. I wouldn't mind tasting. So, where would you say that you fall down on more?
Definitely Nigeria.
The Nigerian
I lived
side.
there for 16 years, so definitely Nigeria.
Funny enough, when I was doing research for this interview, I didn't realise you were on big, what do they call it? The Britain's Got Talent. I was going to say, I don't know, I was getting mixed up with X Factor and all those things.
Yeah.
Big Brother and all those. So, how old was you when you was in that? I was watching that clip, I was saying, wow, Lola looks tiny.
Oh my gosh, that was like, actually that was like maybe 3 years ago. I was 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, because when I saw that clip, I'm sorry, I get annoyed by this. You're going to have to forgive me. Why were you crying? Why did people cry when they go on that show?
Do you know what it was, right? What actually had happened was we got through in the auditions. And in between that and the semi-finals, we actually got kicked off the show because they said that we weren't good enough. And then they called us back a week before the semi-finals saying, do you know what, we want you back because your views are so, you've acclaimed so much views, you have to go back on the show. So when we got back, it was like such a battle. We trained like 24 hours, 7 days. It was like intense. So it was just like a huge exhale, like, and I was just crying. When I look back, I'm like, why? But
see, when I watched that, because I think the first audition, like, for anyone who doesn't know, you was kind of in a dance group and then it was kind of mixed up with singing. And then, like, the first audition kind of went, half of it went well, and then, I don't know, she's probably your friend, but
no, she's an incredible artist. Like, she's developed her brand now. She's so talented. However, on the day, there were 7 microphones, and the other people didn't get blamed because they didn't get camera time. But let me tell you something. So people were so off key, and they just put the camera on her.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
But she massacred it, didn't she? Really? Come on, let's be honest.
I love you, Tashana.
Because Simon Cowell, he actually said, who compromised this whole thing, and he singled you out for being the best basically in the whole group. And then he asked you, I don't know how the editing was done, but it looked like he asked you who compromised the thing, but he didn't want to say.
No, he didn't ask me actually. After that, after he complimented me, he went, so whose fault is this? And everyone was just like, hey, wait. I just looked at the choreographer and was like, take the blame. Oh yeah, you're the oldest.
So this is a UK Afrobeat song, would you say that? Because would you both consider yourself UK Afrobeat artists?
I'll call myself Afrobeat artist, not UK Afro.
Yeah, you don't want to claim UK, no?
No.
How about you, Lola?
I don't like putting a tag.
Yeah.
Either way, I just think I'm an
Afrobeat
artist, point blank, period.
But is it fair to say you spend the majority of the time here, or?
Yeah, majority of the time, yeah.
I'm back and forth all the time.
You're back and forth.
Yeah.
Now, Ms. Lola Rae, I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember the first time that we ever met?
Was it at that club?
Yeah, well, you're making it sound a bit naughty now.
What a terrible experience.
I know, right? So you actually have a sister that looks very much like you.
Yes,
Is she your
I
twin?
do. No, she's not. She's older than me.
She's older
By
than
like
you.
1 year.
So, and I think I had a kind of crush on her, and I was kind of flirting with her.
She's
It's
even
true.
listening now.
And I was flirting with her, but it was actually Lola, and you were just like, who's this guy?
Oh my god, yes, I remember by the catch point.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, so how have you been? I was like, oh, this is a Igbo guy. I was like, I'm fine, thanks.
You know, you were looking at me like some kind of 70s presenter accused of naughty crimes.
Do you know, I did, at that time, like, I didn't go clubbing a lot and stuff. I just used to work at clubs. So I was like, who is this person? And also in playing Afrobeats, I was like, I see this guy. But yeah.
Well, let's see the track that you guys have come here to promote, so everyone can hear what we're talking about. This one, are you ready, Fifi? Okay, let's do this one. This is Nizzy featuring Lola Rae. Track is called Egwu, and it's produced by P2J. I think I need to meet this Sister Carol because so many people are talking about her. Nizzy, have you met her yet? Sister Carol.
Yeah, I'm saying Lola is finer than Sister Carol.
Anyway.
So, and I should say, I've not just been following Lola Rae around everywhere in local nightclubs, but I've also been following your career, Nizzy. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I heard about the track Drumstick. So when I heard this track, I thought it's kind of a change in direction for you because everything you've done before was kind of bashment dancehall orientated.
Yeah, I know.
So what's happening?
I listen a lot of bashment, reggae, dancehall. I mix everything. I try listening to everything. I just play around.
So what are you gonna be? What's the next single gonna sound like?
I'm working on different stuff, to be honest. Every day recording, putting work for now. So it depends on the management, like the team.
So on Drumstick.
Yeah.
Tell us about that song. What drumstick are you talking about? Chicken drumstick.
Yeah,
That's what you're talking about. So you're a fan of eating chicken drumsticks?
No, not really.
Because I noticed that you were drumming in the Egwu video, so I thought maybe it was an actual drumstick. No?
No, not really. It's a story, you understand, basically.
Yeah.
It was a story.
Okay.
It's about chicken.
Let me get what I've got. I know you don't necessarily class yourself as a UK Afrobeats artist, but you obviously know the scene.
Yeah.
How do you think the UK Afrobeats scene is? Let me ask Lola first. How do you think the UK Afrobeats scene is going? Like, do you feel like the big Afrobeat songs that are probably popular in, say, Lagos or in Ghana or in South Africa or wherever, do you think they get the attention, the mainstream media attention here in the UK?
Definitely. Because the likes of Wizkids, Burna Boys, D'banj, if they release a song there, even Don Jazzy, you will hear it in England in a club likely a week later. So it's definitely getting attention. Mainstream-wise, it's definitely picking up. Loads of artists are getting publishing deals, record deals by major record labels. So slowly but surely it is.
What do you think, Izzy?
I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah, true.
Damn, I thought you weren't going to agree. I don't think that it's happening.
What?
Yeah, I think it kind of is happening. Like, it's happening in some kind of way. But I don't think we're getting they're only getting a very small slice of the Afrobeats pie. And it's not fully representative.
It's very new. It's not like bashment that was it was influxed into society from a while back. Reggae. Afrobeats is so new. So it'll take a while, I think.
Who do you think will be the kind of artist or the kind of people would sell? Like your Watch My Ting Goes kind of has that appeal, that commercial crossover appeal.
Very poppy.
So how did you come about that, and what do you think? What did you do? Like, or what would you recommend for other people to do to achieve that goal?
When I started doing Afrobeats, I mixed race, so I had to appeal to my white side as well. So we always mix the dialect with broken English, and just always keep to a pop-orientated sound. Well, my first two singles, Bimele and Watch My Ting Go. To do that, the reason why we did that was because we wanted to appeal to the masses here in, let's say if we went to like Wireless, like we wanted people to be able to jump around and be like, oh, she's saying Watch My Ting Go, not so it's like full-on Yoruba, and people would be like, well, what the hell is this girl saying? So that's why we did that. See,
listening to you speak, I think you have better English than me. You have like the Queen's version of English.
Are you being serious?
Even the way you said, watch my ting go. So you obviously, do you write your own stuff or do you get help with that?
I write my own stuff.
So do you
Don't be fooled by this accent. Let me just tell you something. When I go to Nigeria, I really break it down, but I'm just trying to give them.
I was gonna say you might get kidnapped if you don't show true colours.
Reach Nigeria.
So your Nigerian side is what? Is Yoruba or?
Yes.
Is
Lola.
Oh, okay, good. Now let me just ask some random questions.
Okay.
Just very quick ones and twos. I don't know. Let me ask. I'm gonna ask
Yes.
Mr. Nizzy first. Suya or sushi?
Suya.
Lola. Ikeja Kia or La Paz Toyota?
I don't even know what any of those things are. But I say Toyota, whatever that was.
Well, Ikeja is obviously the car
isn't-
in Ikeja. Then
I thought
La
I
Pa-
saw, I don't know.
Don't worry. Some people don't get it.
This one, you're a Nigerian boy for real, though.
Okay, let's Nizzy. Lepa or Orobo?
I look I don't know people wear suit. I'll give lepa.
Lepa. Okay, that's a thin. Let's say pass on. Let's start Lola. Milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Nizzy. Lights on or lights off?
Lights
Lights on or lights off?
on. I'm scared when he's.
Miss Lola, let me ask you this question. I've seen some of your performance. You get quite fruity on stage.
Ooh.
Get a bit naughty.
Really?
Get a bit drunk in love.
Oh, wow.
What do you think about the whole, like, sort of, this? It's kind of become like a debate of recent, I guess, because of the age of twerking and things like that. What do you think about, like, female artists stripping off, revealing, like, how do you feel about that?
Well, considering I made a song, my first debut single was Watch My Tingo. I think I love female empowerment. I love women being free, and in Nigeria we're very restricted. There's only so much you can do or you'll be insulted, your whole life's finished. You know, you have to be very, very conscious. But when it comes to stage performances, I'm very elaborate, I'm very sexy, I would say. I want to go on there, feel confident, because if you do, it kind of goes onto the crowd as well, and then I see girls going crazy. So that's what I think of it. I think it's a great thing.
So so basically you're willing to take more, you want as much as you were willing to take off, you'll take off.
Yes, but I won't go naked, none of that. I want my price to go down.
Nizzy, how do you feel about Lola taking her clothes off on stage?
Whoa.
I'm not naked.
Sure, do
I mean shorts and a bra.
Shorts and a bra is okay.
Well, Spanx and a bra basically, yeah.
That's someone now.
What about twerking?
I don't really get this whole twerking thing, you know.
No?
Have you done that before?
No, it's not my type of thing.
What about Makosa dancing? You know, that can get quite sexual.
Yes, I love that.
I think that's the original twerking, no?
That is the original
Down below and
twerking.
things.
See, that's the acceptable twerking. This new twerking that you see people on the walls.
America.
Mapuka, have you seen Mapuka?
Mapuka is old.
That one gets quite deep, I must say. If anyone's at home, get on YouTube and check out Mapuka. You might see some bad man things.
That's old.
Yeah, of course, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're the original
8-9 years
twerkers.
ago.
Yeah, you see, the original twerking. So, Miss Verbal Vixen is here, another female. Let me not just control the whole interview here. She has a question for you guys.
Yeah, I have a question actually for Lola. JamJam touched on it earlier in terms of like the difficulty of UK Afrobeats
Yes.
artists. I know you don't want to term yourselves as that, but particularly in the kind of Nigerian scene, we can see there's a real lack of female artists. Now, like, you know, what kind of difficulties have you come up against, and why do you think there's even like people don't really care so much about the kind of female artists?
To start off with, in my case, having the stigma of being a UK Afrobeat artist alone to go to Nigeria or Africa is so hard. Like, the reception of the people there, like, you get people getting up clapping for you. You have to fight if you're a UK Afrobeat artist or if they claim that you're one. And then a female is another stigma because, you know, the guys dominate this industry. You know, Africa is a male-dominating place, but women are now like, no, we're not having it. You have your Eminaras, your Tiwa Savage, your Chidima. They're like, no way, and they get on stage and they give them something serious. When I went there this Christmas, like when I saw Tiwa perform, I was like, yes, because people were getting up and clapping for her because they really, really put effort into what they're doing.
Yeah, see, I think females have a better stage performance. They definitely do the hard work, but I don't know if they're coming correct on the music just yet.
I think what ladies are doing...
I'm just going to tell the truth.
I think some ladies are really giving them something special, like Tiwa Savage's new feature with Ricardo from Maven. Have you heard it?
No, I haven't.
What? When I heard it, I was like, Tiwa Savage is dropping it like...
Is it a slow jam?
No, it's like a bashment one. Yeah, the one last week. I was so shocked to hear her like that. So I
Was it on her album?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't.
No, she's been releasing stuff that's not.
Yeah,
not on
it was
her
a feature. She was a featured artist on the song, but incredible. I do think women they make too much chick songs. Like even with Watch My Ting or Familiar, like it was like, oh hi guys, I'm here, woohoo. But my new stuff is a lot more, I would say, catered to guys and girls.
So what kind of direction are you taking now?
I can't really say, but I can't wait for you guys to see. Like, we have like a massive feature coming, and it's a different sound. I would definitely say no female thus far has touched on it, so I'm really hoping that people like it.
Will we get an exclusive then?
Of course.
Speaking of female, I know you recently filmed the video in London with the Yanya when he was in town.
Yes.
What can we expect from that?
And the video, well, definitely you'll see Yanya in a different light. He was doing, his Nollywood premiere. Like, it's full on acting, begging, dancing. It's real fun.
Okay. Mr. Nizzy, so what's next for you, my brother?
For now, we're just playing walk, everyday studio, recording as much as.
Do you know what your next single's gonna be? Any collaborations for you? I'm digging for an exclusive here.
There's a lot in the pipeline. Still.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just working for now.
Well, you've made a good effort. I must say, like, leading up to this week, I have been bugged relentlessly by about 30, 40 people. Like, you've got a whole army out there supporting you. Saying, JamJam, have you got this song? Have you got this song? You need this song. I couldn't go anywhere without anyone mentioning it. Even when I was just about to get on set.
When was this?
Up in Manchester.
Yeah?
JamJam, so you need to hear this song. Bring out his mobile phone and things.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, leave me. Free me.
I can second that. Yeah, people have been really requesting the song.
That's good.
That's amazing.
So now I'm glad because I can now say, look, I've had him on my show. Nizzy's been on my show. We played this song. We're going to start putting it on rotation. So please, I beg everyone, free me. Free me. Free me now. Let me ask you some random questions before we let you go. Let's start with Nizzy.
Yeah.
A cat falls from the tree. Do you kick it or catch it?
Cat. Oh, I'm scared of that too.
So you'll kick.
No, I won't.
You've only got a choice. Kick it or catch it.
Okay, I'll catch.
You're going to catch it.
Good decision.
Huh?
It's a good decision.
Catch the pussycat.
Yeah.
Lizzy.
Sorry.
Lizzy, that's you, bro.
That's me.
Miss Lola Rae,
Yes.
if you were a ghost,
Ooh.
who would you come back and haunt?
Simon Cowell.
I mean.
I think you should haunt that girl that spoiled your Britain's Got Talent audition.
That's amazing. I don't know who I'll come back and haunt, If I answer this question, my mommy will judge me. So
I wouldn't mind you coming home to me.
I'll come back and haunt you there.
Fifi, you're dirty, man. Okay, Nizzy, what's your worst Afrobeat song?
Then go beat me. You know this. Then go beat me back.
There must
Don't
be
hold
an
back,
Afrobeat
don't
song
hold
you've
back.
heard and you've been like, nah, this is not cutting it for me.
Then go beat me. Don't give me that beats me.
Lola?
I think anybody that puts effort into, making a song, that you cannot say is the worst, because making a song alone is so hard, so I can't bring anybody down.
We've got
Very
diplomats.
political.
Diplomats in the studio.
Yes.
Modesty.
My manager should say yes.
That's not what you said.
I said, I can't answer that.
Okay, I'll give you mine. Mine's Vico, After Party.
Oh my god, I love that. After party.
See, I gave you a get out.
The JamJam Afrobeats Show.